Hi everybody, my name is Faye. This is my channel and welcome. So on this channel, you're going to do a lot of things. I'm going to show you tips that I've learned throughout my life that grandma showed me, you know. And if you have tips, I welcome you to, in the comments, send me some, okay? So welcome. Let's get started. Here we are in the fall, and it's fall cleanup day. And what that means is to clean up the leaves in the path, just so you can get back here. This is the garden, and we'll come back in the spring and bring back the beauty of this. I just want to give you a look as to what it is right now. You know what? I'm an older woman. I'll admit it. Although I don't show myself as an older woman. But I'm telling you that because I do have some knowledge about life. And a lot of times when I'm working out here in my garden, a lot of things come to me, things I'd like to share. Now, thinking about young girls today, thinking about what kind of pressures they must be under to fit a certain standard to fit in. And that begins apparently at a very, very, very early age. So my knowledge about that is limited because I never had any girls. I only had boys, and my boys are grown, and 2 are gone. 1 is still here with me, and I'm not complaining about that. Well, anyway, what I wanted to say was that I see young girls wanting to change their bodies, do unrecognizable things, and a lot of times they're doing it to attract a man. Now, me, I did have my degree. Didn't go for master's or none of that. I was an artist. That's what my goal was to be. So anyway, young girls, listen, what I have is all mine. Nobody died and left me nothing. No man come along and say, here you go. I had to work for it. And this is my house. And right now, I'm working in one of my pride and joys, my garden. Just cleaning up leaves in the fall. But I wanted to share this with you because, see, the whole world is changing quickly, right in front of our eyes. And we are like so asleep. Many of us either don't see it or conform to it. Now, society has made women feel that you need to look a certain way to compete in the, I'm gonna tell you what it is, to compete in the meat market. You need big titties, you need a big old ass, you understand? And they need to be firm and tight. That's what you need. Okay, so now young girls cry if they's daddy girls. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about here. If they daddy girls, daddy will pay for them some titties and an ass, okay? And they are doing all of this to attract a prize of a man in their eyes. You know, the flashy man with the fancy car, the mansion, all that. Okay? And even the average girl, she's just looking for a level up man from what she thought she could get being her ordinary self and doing her ordinary thing. Okay. I see a couple of things wrong with that mentality. Number one, if you rely on a man for your income, part of your income, your status, your anything, if you don't feel whole without a man, you have the wrong mentality. And what I'm saying about that, because a man wants to be king of his castle, whether it's his castle or his castle. He wants to be king of it, which means that he's not going to allow you to grow too much until he feels threatened by your success. He can't take it. His ego won't be able to take it. So now you got some issues. Now you got some problems because he's going to resent the more money and the more offers and your rise to fame. He's going to resent it. He's going to resent it. Now, let's go on the flip side. He's the wealthy one, right? And he's so wealthy, you can sit your ass right at home. You can sit at home all day. Do shit. Bullshit. Bullshit. You his slave. You his sex kitten. You his trophy. And you got to be that at all times and in all places. You can't never have no bad day and say, fuck you. You can't do that. And if you have any kind of man that you rely on him for anything, that you can't, maybe you don't make enough money to pay your rent. Or maybe you don't make enough money to pay your mortgage. You know what you're gonna do. So you like him. So why not? Okay? Why not? There's a lot of reasons why not. And we're gonna go into those reasons another day. But the main thing I wanted to say, it's not a good idea for you to build your life around a man. I'm not saying that it's a bad idea to have a man. I'm not saying that. You want your man to be your partner, not your king, your master. That's what you want. You want a partner in life, which means it's an equal give and take. It ain't no lying, ain't no cheating, and you don't even have to worry about that. I don't even have to think about that. That's what you want. That's what you want. So, all of this, getting your body together so you can attract the man of your dreams, I think you need to look at your dreams again and see if that's what you really want. Because The universe has a way of delivering exactly what you ask for. Yeah, well, you know, I hope I can say something to these young girls, you know, because they're all told, you know, go to school, get your education, you know, so you can hook a good husband. Well, goddamn, come on, come on, come on. It's something missing, right? You only gonna hook with that kind of energy. You only gonna hook, you know, like attracts like. So you're gonna hook a man who's got an agenda to hook a woman with money so he can get a step up, see? Make you work hard. Make you work hard. Cause here you go. He just starting school. you about finished. You about finished. You know, whether it's, you know, grad school or whatever. Same shit, different day. Okay? Because men, again, you know, it's not their fault, really. This is generational stuff that's happening. And it's happening in cycles. You understand? Happening in cycles. The whole agenda is changing. Now, I don't know if this is something that's destined or if this is just what. But I think we need to wake up to what's changing. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't look like it's something for our better good. And let's say, for instance, with people feeling, I guess this comes, I don't know whatever, people changing their physical appearances. Okay, I understand if you were born with a deformity, and the doctors had the ability to repair that. That's all. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about cosmetic surgery, which I'm sure brings in the billions, if not trillions, these days. Every young girl that can't wait to get a boob job. And now, a ass job. A ass. What the hell? What the hell is that? These things are not for the good of man. Because what drives it is lust, which is one of the seven deadly sins is lust. It's driven by lust and greed, which is also another one of the deadly sins. You can see it right there. What's driving it? You know, and then here we go into a LGBT, and I hear Q coming up now. You know, when that movement first started, I was working in an organization for social justice. And I'm going to kind of move this camera. So I'm going to go up that And I saw no one said out just out came out and said it, but I was, you know, for instance, my goal was racial justice. Okay, this is my title. My title, a coordinator of racial justice. So anywho, slowly I saw the thing changing to Black Lives. This was before the Black Lives Matter formally came out. It was before that, so it had a different name. Maybe it's better. It had a different name. I can't remember what the name of that movement was before it turned into Black Lives Matter. But anyway, I saw it coming through racial justice. So, you know, then they changed it from racial justice to social justice. But damn, you know, how we gonna go from racial justice? We ain't even solved that yet. And then we're gonna flip and go to some social justice? Come on. Come on. But, you know, I understand that in the world, everything in this world, everything is about the dollars. It's about the dollars. Understand? Nobody, you know, I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say and what they try to make you think. Believe me, it's about the dollars. Okay. So, you know, if you working either here and there, for me, I understand the system of things, and you know that, you know, when I left there, they actually did me a favor, so thank you. But anywho, this whole thing about the LGBT, whatever the, you know, I got loose lips, so I try not to be too descriptive on this channel. But this is the problem that I have with that movement. They recruit people. You understand? When we were growing up, the people have been around for ages. It's nothing new. They've been around for ages. But they wasn't out in the street swinging their dicks in front of people and shit. You understand? You understand? And getting mad if you say something. You understand what I'm saying? This is the problem. So now here come our kids going to school, and they're telling right at the age when they're trying to identify their sexual, what is that, my sexual identity? I don't know. Some people say you're born here with it, but I think you are identified with it. I'll explain that too. I believe if a child comes here, now I don't want to get, I'm not scientific, but more X's, Y's, or whatever the fuck. I don't even know if I can say that, sorry. And he appears to be more feminine. By the time that child goes to probably junior high school, when kids are kind of identifying each other. People probably tell him, "Are you gay? Are you this? Are you that?" And then the little boy, or little girl, she don't know. She don't even know what that means. You understand? But see, in this world, for the Christians that go to church and keep up with that sort of thing, y'all say it all the time. There's a war going on, but you say the war's up in heaven. Let me tell you something, sweetie. The war is right here on earth in front of your eyes. Right here. So, when people do destructive things, sometimes out of character, sometimes they've been doing it for such a long time, it seems like in character. Those are evil spirits. Yeah. All right. Some of y'all gonna think I'm a quack. But those of you who will stay with me, I'll explain things to you. Okay. But I live a normal life. But I've been told I know and do some things that everybody doesn't know or doesn't do. So I just want to share it with you. When you're doing this kind of work, the music always helps. I know earlier I made a comment about that these young girls were doing this all to attract men. I wanted to kind of correct that comment, because in today's society, apparently, many of them do it to attract other women. So, that's another talk. All right? Okay, everybody, done for today. I hope that I said something that was of help to someone. And if you have any comments, I welcome those, All right? But thank you for spending time to view this video. And hope to see you next time.